Hey y'all, we're gonna do some reads. Try to catch up on some stuff like crime night reads, I guess, updates and everything that's been going on. Um, First update, just letting you all know, I already did a reading on it up on my page. If you were following me, Romika meets the Blackman, I think her last name is. The person accused of unaliving her was denied bail, and she got additional charges. I think five additional, but they're not really clear on what those are yet because I guess they haven't been released or something like that. So, but I want to look into this whole ICE situation, what we can expect next, what will occur over the recent crimes they've committed. What can we expect next from this? The whole situation revolving those agents could be an ending. It's very possible that there could be more incidents of people being unalived. They are going to slow down their energy just a tad, but they are going to continue. How much they're talking and commenting on things may start to cease. They want to follow the law. Why are they trying to tighten down on this? Yeah, leaders, presidents are definitely abusing their power when it comes to this. They don't like the law. They feel like they should have the power to do it as they want to. They are bending it. They do have to slow down how much they're talking and are adding towards it because it could put our president um, in danger, social distress, unrest, something like that, a word I'm looking for. But they don't want to respect the laws at all. And there are people that are trying to work with them, like behind the scenes of lower power, trying to get them to kind of reason down. But there are like three heads, one full of power, two supporters, a female, a man supporting our president. Whoever they are feels like they have a good relationship with these people, like we've always had good business. They are trying to get them to see common sense. They're not really open to it. They're trying to like brush them off, um, not listening whatsoever. Thank you for the hearts. So it's very unhappy, but that means they're going to have to move forward. If whoever this person is going to get some kind of recognition, they may not be completely successful. His wife may get through him more than anybody else will. There's a woman here who doesn't seem to be all the way, like she seems to be in the upright. What's going to happen with Renee Nicole Macklin Good? What's going to happen with that case after? They definitely handled that all the way wrong. They're going to move on from it. This is why they've lost the trust of the people. This is why, because she was a mother, other mothers are going to speak up to try to repair this. This is why this woman, this empress that keeps coming out, might come, will have more of effect to kind of calming things down. She's able to touch his heart, I guess, or her love is able to, especially if she's stressed out. He gives her whatever she wants, and he can't fix this with money, so he can only fix this with his actions. He's going to consider her, what she's saying. That's why things may kind of quiet down, but he'll never tell anybody this. They'll never apologize. It'll just calm down some quietly, but they're still going to be um, watching out for what they're trying to stop, illegal immigration. They're still going to be exploring options to do so in a just way, but he doesn't want to let up. He doesn't want to stop for a day. There's going to be ways that they're going to try to sneak around it too. So that's what I have. They'll move on from it. I don't think there's going to be anything legal to happen. I want to see, because I know he was urging people to vote in the midterms or he would be impeached. I want to see how that's looking. Is he at risk of being impeached? That be something that happens? How will he do in the midterms? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Be impeached. President Trump be impeached. Nah, all that talk is just talk. People are sad and disheartened, but they already know. Yeah, nah. Like we hear about it, but it's just not strong enough. People are upset by what he did, but no. How would he do in the midterm? He'll do all right. It may be difficult. It's not going to be an easy win, but he'll do all right. Especially because he's going to slow down on some of the toxicity as time gets close. They already have gotten a little hush. Will he ever be impeached? Possibly. Will he finish out his term? No. So it could happen, but not off of this situation. But I don't know if he'll finish his term. Will he finish his full term? I keep getting lost. Will it be? Will he become ill? There will be more attempts on him though to unalive him. I don't know if they'll be successful, but there will be attempts, or they'll know that there's people threatening it or talking about it. Will he finish his term? I keep getting it now. He could finish it though. We'll see. He might fight, but I keep getting that he won't finish it. Hey, y'all, welcome. If you guys want a question, if you look at my bio, it has my payment information. It's $20 a question, 45 a full read. Once you send, let me know. I'll double check and we'll read. I also want to look at, they say he denied Diddy's pardon. I want to know why. I know after they did that thing over in Venezuela, he had a video where he was walking to Biggie's song. So I don't know if that was to kind of trick his camp into thinking that he might be on their side, or if he was choosing sides, as if he think Diddy has something to do with that. So I just want to see what that whole debacle thing is. And I also want to look in on Diddy, his behavior in prison, and if that will grant him some kind of early release. 8 months. They're gonna give up on asking him for anything else. They accept the fact that he said no, and they're gonna leave it alone from here on out. He'll be back though. That's an unrepairable relationship. Trump denied it just because of all the confusing stuff. He's got a lot going on. He feels like they're doing right by him. He should just follow out the legal process. There's a lot of toxic things that are tied to the case that he just doesn't want to get involved in, and he doesn't want him to feel like he's getting away. And Trump is also tied up in a bunch of other things. Even though he has a lot he wants to say to him, Trump overall knows that he has power over the situation and is almost making him pay for not supporting him. You spoke too quick about me. You spoke some lies about me. Now I'm in a better position than you are, and because you couldn't support me, don't come trying to get any of this. All of the power that I have, you've lost all of yours. Mine was in my aura, it was in my essence. I, there's a reason I have the things that I have. I sit on a throne. You only have your power because of money, and your money's running out, and now you don't have any power. So, nah. We'll leave this alone. If anything illegal starts to happen, sure. Right now, he doesn't see any injustices. If there is some, which I'm pretty sure he could identify a few, he's not helping out with that. He's not giving any of his time or attention to it because he already betrayed him. Why did he play the B.I.G. song? I think he's sad about Notorious B.I.G. He did want Diddy to know that if he was playing it, he knew it would get back to him. Um, they should have known that they lost when he was playing the song. If you want a question, it's $20 a question. My payment info is in my bio. Um, 45 for a full read. Okay, and then I'm gonna look into Diddy's behavior. How is his behavior in prison? Pretty good. He might be doing some things to help out, maybe trying to learn something new. Could be some sort of work or something in regards to education, be it him helping others or do. I feel like he's doing some learning himself in there. Um, he feels like he's never going to get out. If he keeps showing good behavior, there is an opportunity that he could be released a little bit early. He almost makes things harder on himself by trying to get out, though, arguing with people or talking to people. They could be listening to his phone calls in there. He's very stressed. He's definitely missing his children and is missing home, missing his younger child growing. He's hearing about things that she's doing, but he wants to be there to have an influence on her as well. I feel like he calls home a lot, and sometimes those conversations gets difficult. He doesn't sleep well, but he knows that his relationships are healing and are balanced, even though he isn't there. There is a woman who kind of gets a little bit upset that he's not there, but he feels like he provides for her and she has money to do what she needs to do. So even though you might be upset because you're like a single mom right now, you've got access to a lot of money. So he worries that that person really loves him. He's questioning the love there. If you say you love me, and I know I love you, and I don't know if you really are you here? Like, can I trust you? So yeah. So it's possible. Right now, he's thinking about all the bad stuff that he's been involved in. That kind of put him there. So, all right. So we covered a lot in a short amount of time. I just want to get those updates out the way. Not a lot of energy there. I'm going to be back on and we're going to switch gears and focus on us. So I'll see y'all in a few.